Hello student, today I am taking next lecture on pollination. In last lecture I taught you about the structure of anther and development of pollen sac and structure of ovary and ovules. So you know that when the pollen grains are matured inside of the pollen sac, then they are transferred from anther to stigma. It means male part of the flower to female part. But before pollination, the cytoplasm of the pollen grain is divided into two cells. One cell is called vegetative cells and the cell is called generative cells. Like this is pollen grain, right? Exine. This is intine, right? Then when before the pollination, the pollen grain is divided into two cells. It means it contains two cells. First cell is called vegetative cell, right? And second cell is called generative cell. Vegetative cell and generative cell. So in that stage, the pollen grains are transferred from anther to stigma, right? So this process is called pollination. Clear? But in these two cell stage, vegetative cells is bigger and has abundant food reserve and largely irregular shaped nucleus, but generative cells is small and float in the cytoplasm of vegetative cell. It is spindle shaped with dense cytoplasm and nucleus. In over 60% of angiosperm, pollen grains are transferred at this two cell stage, right? So in that case, vegetative cells is large and it has abundant amount of cytoplasm, but generative cell is small and it float in the cytoplasm of vegetative cells. So in two cell stage, it is transferred from anther to stigma. So first I am writing the definition of pollination. It is a process of transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma of same plant or different plant, right? So pollination, in pollination process, the pollen grains transfer, pollen grains means male gametes, are transferred from anther, it means male part of the flower, to stigma in female, at the female part of same plant, and plant can be different. Okay, so on the basis of their transfer on same plant or different plant. The pollination is divided into three categories. Number first, autogamy. Autogamy. Autogamy means when the pollen grain, like pollen grains, these pollen grains transfer anther to stigma of same flower of same plant, right? So in autogamy process, the pollen grains are transferred from anther to stigma of same flower of same plant. So this process takes place in bisexual flower. There are two parts, male and female part present in same flower. Then the male and female part means anther and stigma both are close to each other. Then after pollen grains are transferred from anther to stigma of same flower of same plant. So this process of pollination is called autogamy. Example of autogamy: the plant Oxalis, second Viola, etc. Right? And second type of Geitonogamy. Geitonogamy. In this type of pollination, the pollen grains are transferred to from anther to stigma of different flower of same plant. In this process, we have both plant are same, but in autogamy, pollen grains are transferred from anther to stigma of same flower, but in this case the pollen grains are transferred anther to stigma of different flower. Means plant is same, but pollen grain transfer from anther to stigma of different flower of same plant. So this type of pollination is called geitonogamy, right? So autogamy and geitonogamy both are the type of self pollination. In self pollination, plant should be same, flower can be different, but plants should be same. So in both the cases, autogamy and geitonogamy, we have both the plant is same, but pollen grains are transferred in same flower of same plant, and pollen grains are transferred from different flower of same plant. So these are the type of self pollination. Next type, C, genogamy. It is a type of cross pollination. Cross pollination. So you know that pollen grain are transferred from anther to stigma of different flower of different plant. Clear? So in this type of pollination, pollen grains are transferred anther to stigma, but different flower of different plant, right? So plant will be different and the flower will be different in the type of genogamy. So in genogamy, pollen grains always transfer different flower of different plant. Agent of pollination. Next topic, agents of pollination. So those factors which help in the transfer of pollen grains are called agents of pollination. So these agents can be two types, abiotic and biotic. In abiotic means non-living things help in the pollination. This type of agents are called abiotic, like wind, water. Both help in the transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. So this type of agents are called abiotic. And animals and insect both help in the transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. These are the living agents. So all these type of living agents which help in the transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma, we place inside of the biotic agents. Okay, thank you.